Well, hello there ladies and gentlemen, I'm Philanthropone and I'm back with another brand new VR news video here. Today I wanted to talk about a new version of the Reverb G2 that is coming out, as well as a new game that I thought looked really good. But first off, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Okay, so next month in May, HP is releasing a new version of the HP Reverb G2 with a number of additional features when compared to the original, and it's pretty much the same as the original, but this new model adds a heart rate sensor, eye tracking, and facial tracking. So it's called the Reverb G2 Omnicept Edition, and HP had to say this about it. The revolutionary HMD includes a state-of-the-art sensor system that measures muscle movement, gaze, pupil size, and pulse, and seamlessly transfers data to the HP Omnicept platform. And the Omnicept platform is the software that's used in tandem with the new headset that collects and analyzes all of the data that's being tracked, and then allows developers to use that data for things like better job training or to observe the comfort level of people in certain scenarios. The thing I'm most excited for is the possibility for foveated eye tracking, which allows only the image you're focused on to be rendered in full, and thus allows for better image quality because of the decreased load on your GPU. And here is that feature listed in the specs. With built-in eye tracking, the HMD is able to discern where the wearer's center of gaze lies and reduce the image quality in the peripheral vision, freeing up GPU render workload. So that's pretty cool because you don't notice it, since it's almost impossible to clearly make out the render quality in your peripheral vision, and therefore lowering it a certain amount is pretty much indistinguishable. And I remember Vader Immortal on Oculus Quest did something like this, where there was this kind of box in the middle of your vision where you can tell that everything was rendered in full and looked beautiful, but since it didn't have any sort of eye tracking, when you looked off to the right or left or up and down, you can tell that things weren't rendered quite as clearly and beautifully as if you're looking at the center box. And if there was foveated rendering, then that box would constantly follow your eyes, so you were constantly looking at a fully rendered picture, and it would look amazing. And touching on the facial tracker real quick, this is almost exactly what I said HTC should have done with their facial tracker, which is just bundle it in a brand new headset in the future, as opposed to buying a separate device for $130. And I still stand by that for the most part, but the downside to what HP has done is that by including every single one of these data tracking devices and features, all integrated into this new headset, the price is absolutely insane, double the price insane. You got the original HP Reverb G2 coming in at $600, and the Omnicept is going to run you at $1,249. So with that price tag and, the description of the device itself on their website, it becomes rather clear that this thing is not targeted toward a regular consumer, especially when they want 2% of profit share from students, teachers, and developers who make money off this technology. So the downside is that we're probably a long way off from ever seeing this technology on a consumer level in terms of price, but on the upside, this is still a topic that's subject to debate when it comes to privacy concerns, so at least we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. If you're worried about this being a privacy issue in the future, I'd love to know. All right, and in our last bit of news, we have a new multiplayer game that looks rather promising. The game is called Demio, I don't know really how you say it, but it's by Resolution Games and is described as an RPG dungeon crawler, which may sound pretty basic, but I think there's a level of polish here in the trailers that suggests that this could be a good one, especially given the fact that there is co-op multiplayer. And the multiplayer aspect of the game seems to be heavily emphasized on the Steam page, with quotes like, "You're not likely to survive alone." Not only that, but there appears to not even be any single player option that's shown here on the Steam page. It only shows online co-op and cross-platform multiplayer. Anyway, the gameplay seems to involve rolling a dice in a turn-based fashion with up to 4 players playing different classes. So perhaps they're pushing for that board game on steroids type of approach, which I always thought was really cool in multiplayer VR games. And even with a simple board game like chess, with the idea that you're able to see a person in an avatar form in front of you without having to physically be in the same room as them, is just awesome. Because, you know, if someone in your household can't play with you in real life, you could just turn to VR and find people to play with and maybe even make some new friends along the way. Anyway, the game is due out on May 6th for Steam VR headsets as well as the Oculus Quest, and they're apparently even making a non-VR version as well. Anyway, that's all for this one. Thank you so much as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new to my channel and are interested in VR or gaming in general, be sure to subscribe to my channel for all of my latest updates in the future. Thank you once again. Till next time, peace.